What are baby names people think are classy but really aren't? Know a guy who named his kid Bourbon. It's an old French name. Because that's what everyone will think when they hear it. Designer brand names. Always been odd. Anyone named after a designer brand or type of car. I had a pair of twin boys in one of my classes named Master and Sir. Chardonnay. After drugs. A friend of a friend named her baby Sativa. Khaleesi. I met a girl named Lasagna. I asked her to repeat her name about 10 times and this is what she kept saying. Later on, I figured out it was Lasonia. But she totally said it like the food. I met a woman named California. Not bad. But her family had 13 kids. They had immigrated to the US. And parents just loved the US. So they named all their kids after states. Florida, Maryland, Virginia. Not bad. I think there was Georgia. Not bad. And Nevada. It's been a while lol. But then, twins named North Dakota and South Dakota. One named Massachusetts and Connecticut. And badly misspelled. I can't remember how it was misspelled but think Massachusetts or such. They were all born in the 1930s and 1940s. I always had mixed thoughts between, that is so interesting, and, OMG those poor kids. The parents were absolute dolls. Wonderful people. And truly just loved the US. They had come from Poland just before World War II broke out. Reminded of that interview with Katie Hopkins where she says she hates when people name their kids after places. Like Brooklyn and Phil's response is, your daughter's called India. Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy, chef's kiss. Edit. Phil not Holly. Those made up ones like Rayleigh or Brayton, etc. XAXI. I work in L&D. I've heard some names for sure. We actually keep a list at the nurses station. Among those names, we have Hero, Chosen, Messiah, Cartier, as in the designer, Power, Turquoise Diamond, King James, many more, but these are the ones I can recall off the top of my head. Beverage names like Chardonnay, Hennessy, Shasta, Fanta, Nevea, oh it's heaven backwards. Fuck off. So is Snarap Diputs. Shea Dynasty. Anything with a non-traditional spelling. How the hell is anyone supposed to know that Avery is pronounced like Avery? I dislike anything that seems like a fun name for the parent but will be awful or impractical for the kid when they're an adult. Like, Apple is a cute nickname and a cute name for a baby. But that kid is eventually going to grow up and have to introduce herself as Apple. Hi, I'm Apple Paltrow, just sounds ridiculous to me. I think too many parents want their kids' names to reflect how cool, quirky, unique the parent is and don't think about the fact that a name is usually a lifetime commitment and the kid is a separate person. My daughter Apple sounds like a thing a really interesting parent would say. I'm Apple doesn't sound like a thing a really interesting person would say. Note to self: do not name my baby the way the ultra-poor do, the ultra-rich do, the Mormons do, or the influencers do. Should be safe if you follow those guidelines. I had a neighbor kid called Armani. Seriously, it was funny anytime his mom yelled at him. It sounded like she was dramatically searching for a bag or something. It was hilarious.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.